Hi. Today is the last session for Qigong for women's health. Because until last one, there's always final eating, right? What we're gonna eat. What is the best food can help you achieve best health. The food is very important. There are three very, very important food. I think each one of you, if you're looking for healing, how to start healing, you need to keep these foods. We start now. Number one is radish, right? So number one is radish. That's a radish. Have you seen that? Some people call it daikon, but Chinese call it white radish. But sometimes you will get the most American this red tiny radish, and sometimes you're lucky enough you might get a green with this. So what are we gonna do? The green, don't throw it away. It's a very good food. You can chop it up with the garlic, right? So we say the number one is the radish. Why will we say number one is the radish? We say in order you have good health, start for healing. What do you need for healing? Energy, right? So therefore, what you really need, your metabolism function, your digestive system must function right. So the radish is very good. They can help the qi flow up, down, inside, out. The radish is very good. So the radish you can eat raw and the radish you can cook, depending how do you want to do that. So we are come out later. So in a different program, next program, which is we said the liver enhancement, we're gonna teach you how to cook. But right now you should know the radish is the number one. Because the radish allow the stomach, digestive system can flow, right? Everything must flow. Without the flow, you're stuck. So that's why what you feel. After eat, you blow up. Right? So you feel doesn't stuck there. Something need to move. So therefore, radish is very good. Right? Radish, if you eat the raw radish, what happening? So when you nurture, like so itchy, cough, mucus, raw radish is very good. Right? You can make the radish, what you call the pickle, or radish, what they call you smash the radish, put the garlic added there like a pickle type of the way. So that's a radish pickle, right? You can do the sweet sour way, or you can just cook it with the soup, right? The radish is the one. Number one, I always say choose. Number one is for the radish. There are many different ways, but one thing I must tell you, red one and the white one, right? It's not just a size. It's the way the healing benefit is different. If possible, choose white one. Then the second thing is how to choose. You hold the hand should be heavier. Don't choose a very light one. Light one is mean inside already rock. It's not good. Heavier one, right? That's the number one food. It's very important. Called radish. With the radish, you know, radish has a radish seed. So if you like it, now you can make your own sprout, radish sprout. Then this way, we'll take a radish to the next level, right? Because the radish seed, once they generate, it's the life. New life come, right? The seed create new life. And the radish seed and the germinator then become radish sprout. If you can handle the pungent, that are highly recommended one of the food. Or you can add with the other sprout together, create a different kind of flavor, right? Because the sprout, you can eat raw also, but you also can put hot water. In the Chinese medicine, they always say, don't eat cold, don't eat raw. The raw and the cold will create the digestive system sluggish. You know the sluggish means doesn't function right. So therefore what is happening? You feel heavy after eat. You feel heaviness. you feel dizziness, right? So then therefore, that means your body have a lot of dampness, a lot of cold inside of your body. So therefore, you must eat warm, right? Warm things. So therefore, cooking is better than eat raw, right? Now we go to the number 2. Since the digestive system is very important, right? So the digestive system, this system doesn't like cold and it doesn't like damp. So how can we releasing the dampness? And the question becomes, how do you know you have a dampness, right? How do you know? Look at your tongue. If your tongue has a white coating, thick white coating, someone will teach you brush the tongue. Yes, you can brush it, they grow up again, right? It's inside out. The tongue is the mirror of your internal body. You need to think it this way. So if you see yourself, the tongue has a white coating, then you know your digestive system doesn't function, has a lot of dampness. So therefore, you need to releasing the dampness. The number one food to releasing the dampness is the Chinese barley. Now we go to the Chinese barley. That's a raw one, right? You go to internet, you can buy the Chinese barley. Just don't buy the barley, right? Barley with the Chinese barley is totally different. We will put a link after there so you will see. There are totally different healing benefits, right? So the Chinese barley will very good for releasing the dampness, right? The digestive system doesn't like a damp. Once the water there, your body will have a lot of signs. What is, I say, one, heaviness, right? Tongue feel heaviness. After eat, you feel dizzy, or you lose hair, also is a dampness, right? Itchiness in the body is a dampness also. So you need to know, does your body has a dampness, right? Digestive system doesn't function right. So barley is a very good. So what do? You can cook the barley, then become, after cook, you can cook with the soup, right? With any kind of soup. If you're not a vegetarian, you can cook with the chicken, cook with the pork, cook with the beef. Doesn't matter. You can just cook with the soup. So you're adding the enhance something about healing. Or you can make us the salad. So after I cook almost an hour, then I can use other things adding together to make the salad, right? So then therefore you can eat like a cold, because after cook, right, for the summer, it's a very good one of the lunch dishes or even dinner, right? The barley, highly recommended. And beside this, inside the barley has one of very unique ingredients. That ingredients can help you fight with the cancer, right? Think this way. And particularly when you think about how to prevent, how to fight with breast cancer, right? The breast cancer, this area, most likely has at least 50% associated with the digestive system. Think this way. If you have a healthy digestive system, you have a 50% the chance avoid breast cancer at your breast area. 50%. Right? It's very important. So the body become very important. It's the second very important food. You must know how to cook and how to eat, right? Add into your daily life. So they named the number 3 is the mung bean. Have you heard of mung bean? It's a tiny mung bean. Right? You can buy almost now everywhere they sell this mung bean, but just remember they come from different states, come from China, Thailand, right? They have different place. Each one has a different, little bit of slight different flavors, right? But most likely now it's called a bean sprout, right? Mung bean sprout you can buy now everywhere. They sell the sprout, right? So the one thing, the sprout is similar like the what we say that like a radishes sprout with the beans is a totally different ball games, right? The sprout is the life already started. Think this, the seed contain the life, hasn't started yet, right? Once a sprout, that means life already started. So therefore, they are already transformed into different levels. They contain the essence of the Mung, but also they take the Mung essence to the next level, so become bean sprout, right? So that one, a lot of people eat raw. I wouldn't recommend that, you do this, eat raw. You can put hot water, make it different ways. I would like it, show you one day, have a, way to make this Mung bean, bean sprout. Many different ways. You can create your own dressing. Doesn't matter, different dressing. You can change the essence by how to cook. Cooking is art, you know that, right? It's art. It's not just you read, menus. You read the what's called cooking book. You can cook. You can buy your feelings. What things can make together. But go back to the Mung bean again. The Mung bean, very good for helping your liver function, right? Have you heard that I say that the liver function is one of the most important organs related all the women's health, right? So we say that women's health are directly or indirectly related to the liver function. How can you keep the liver function great, right? Which is liver cannot like hot, doesn't like cold. Liver, this organ so dedicated, they love neutral. Mung bean. The Mung bean is the one of the so unique. The beans is unlike the black bean, red bean. The Mung bean, once you eat, at the inside the Mung bean can separate. Too hot go here, too cold go there. They can separate your body inside the different essence, different ingredients. Even the Mung bean will help you how to processing your nutrients different level, because Mung bean will make liver function more sensitive. Once the liver function becomes sensitive, the liver are capability select many different essence, goes to the specific healing purpose. Now you understand this way now. The three major ingredients, foods, which is highly recommended for anyone want to start. So just food is not enough, right? So you need the other three important, called the spicy with this food. So what is three major spicy things? Number one, ginger, right? Before you only can get the ginger at the Asian store. Now even Costco sell the organic ginger. But you will find it very interesting. Asian store, they sometimes sell the much bigger one. The most they come from China, right? They're different taste. And then this, the organic ginger sometimes doesn't taste stronger, depending. Ginger, there are many varieties, different tastes. You need to find the different ways. But anyway, ginger is the number one. Why? Think of this. Why? Because the ginger essence is warm. We say that, right? Your digestive system, right? Your stomach, your spleens, love warm, hate the cold. They don't like the cold. Even you eat the cold, you still can survive, but you never can function at the highest level. Your body never can absorb all the nutrients. Even you say, oh, I like these nutrients, I like these things. You wouldn't get it. Right? You wouldn't get it because it's cold, right? In the cold area, you look at the outside now, temperature change, everything's grow, right? At the cold, what else grow? It's very difficult, right? Even your digestive system is the same. So the ginger is the number one. They can help change the essence, right? Even for example, some food is cold. Now you add the ginger, you what? You balance, right? The healing is called the balance. So how to use the spicy, not just for taste, also for balance, for enhanced healing benefit, right? Ginger is very good for the help of the digestive system, increasing the warm essence. Like for example, you get a cold, right? Even now we say, okay, the COVID-19, how do we prevent it? Even ginger can do that, right? You cook the ginger teas with the brown sugars, right? It's delicious. Give your body warm essence, right? You can't, in the winter, go outside too cold, come home, and the children catch a cold. What is it? Ginger with a brown sugar. Eat, you have to let the bed sweat down. Very good. Number one. Number one choice. Number two, garlic, right? Everyone knows garlic. There are many different kinds of garlic, many different flavors, right? The garlic is one of the best spicy. People think about the lower cholesterol. Hey, garlic, very good garlic, right? Garlic internal use, external use. Even something, mosquito bite, you can do that external use. But the garlic can adding additional healing benefit for the body. Number two. Number three, scallions. Right, you hear, that's my dog. Lucky say, yeah, I ate too much garlic. No, dog doesn't eat garlic. They're very smart. Scallions, right? The scallion, you see that scallion has a white part and a green part. The scallion is one of the so unique, what we call the spicy food, right? You can use the white one, even this hair, the root, don't throw it away, that's the root, and with this white part is very good for you will prevent or treat you will catch a cold. That one is very good, right? White part with ginger together, boil the water with the brown sugar, very good recipe for the cold prevention. The green one, inside is hollow, outside is green. It's one of the very good to enhance liver function. Remember we say liver function? Liver function, always think. When you think about the digestive system, do not just think about your stomach. You must think, where's my liver, right? Without a healthy liver function, your digestive system never can reach the highest level. So therefore, scallion, highly recommend. You can eat raw, you can cook, you can add anywhere in the soup. That's the number three. So you have three very good, very important healing spices. You almost can get everywhere. You have three very major foods, what we call it is a food. You can be the food to help you start your healing. Anytime, if you want to start with healing, you always thinking where to start. How do I start, right? It's not what you just eat. We think eating is very important. Yes, eating it is very important, right? So at the beginning level, yes, you are what you eat. But at the highest level, you are what you think. Your mind must understand the food is not just look as the food. That's what I say. The food behind has a lot of cooperation, consciousness behind the food. So therefore, that's much deeper. Can we eat it this way? Can we absorb this kind of concept? Right? Can we absorb the concept? Once you understand this way, then you'll be saying, oh, I don't have to worry about the overcooking things because I might lose the nutrients, right? It is true, right? If you talk about the nutrients, right, is not the highest level. Highest level, E equal to mc squared. See, that's highest level. Energy, metals are interchangeable. Which that means? That means, can you eat essence? Can you eat energy? Right? What is the real energy? If you are using homeopathic medicine, think about it. What is homeopathic medicine? There's nothing there. Now, how can they fix the body? How can they fix the headache? How can they help you? Right? That's no more nutrients. How many times dilute? There's nothing there. But essence, consciousness, still contained in the homeopathic medicine, right? And the Chinese medicine is similar, but only different, is more concentrated, right? So therefore they cook how long? Hours, right? So they still can healing. So healing is not just a superficial level about the nutrients, it's essence. So that's three of the major foods. When we just study the understand, they are all has deep essence. This deep essence can help your body become harmony and start healing, right? So you learn it this way, no cold food, eat warm, allow your digestive system start again. Digestive system must wake up. So the digestive system, level 1, hate cold, right? You should remember this. So if you feel the stomach, digestive system so cold, I give you one sentence, right? Think about it. Cold hand and cold feet. How many people have this sentence, right? How many people you always love warm things? You know, so how many people, even summer, weather change now, their hands still ice cold, right? So that's the science, means that inside you have a cold. You have a cold, right? So, you know, if a woman, you are a woman, so you know, if your menstrual cycle comes, you have a pain. That's inside, that's a cold too. It's cold. You have a liver cold, you have a stomach cold. Your body contains cold essence. Right? The cold one is the temperatures, that's what we cook things. One is the essence. Ginger is the essence, is the warm. Garlic is essence, is the warm. And the scallion essence is the warm. So therefore, no matter what I cook, even I put the ginger ice cream, think about it. Ginger ice cream. Temperature is cold, right? But the essence still warm. I know someone said, wow, then I can eat ginger ice cream. Yes, you can. You know, but just temperature, right? Temperature is cold, but essence is warm. Which one is more important? Essence. Invisible, always more powerful than the visible. The healing always started with the invisible. So therefore, you are introducing this look like from the visible, but you are connected to the invisible. You connect to the energy. This way, you can heal yourself. So, you want more information, you want how to learn how to cook in this, join with me. So when the liver enhancement programs, we will learn how to use this food to enhance your liver, allow your liver to the next level, right? One more time is here. One more thing is very important, right? We talk about the food. Here still have one more thing I have to say, season, right? Season also meaning something, right? Essence. Different season has different foods. Right now it's very difficult because most of the things grow in the greenhouse. Right, most things. So therefore, you know, sometimes very difficult to understand. But still, season is very important. So therefore, even though now we don't get a seasonal food, but we know different seasons, like spring. Spring this time is associated with the liver. So therefore, we are choosing the food can help the liver function getting better. Right? So therefore, we have to understand. So after spring finish is summer associated with the heart. So we eat the food are good for the heart. See, then that's the different way to choosing the food. So entire eating is art. You can with the taste, you can with the frequency, or you can with the essence, you can with the colors, right? So therefore you are so many different ways can catch the essence, add into the healing. So therefore, if you're real interested how to use the food for healing, study hard, understand beyond the visible foods, there is the invisible cheese, is the invisible essence. Healing always starts inside out. Thank you very much. See you next time.